Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm bringing you guys back another Steel Division 2 video, and thank you guys for joining us again on Atakat Games. So today we are playing with the new Bulgarian division, and we have somebody else also playing with it too, which is the White Cherokee, and we'll be playing on the left hand side. So our first deployment to start off in phase A is to set up 2 machine guns here to watch over the road. Infantry is going to be making their way into the side of the town and to this little I guess you could say, breachhead over here. Machine gun is being placed here too to get some more fire support to keep a 3-way angle out this. And an 18 gun will be placed here as support. Nathan makes his way up to this side of the map, trying to capture this side of the town, as 2 infantry squads from our side make it over there. AT gun is right now working on those trucks, doing some heavy damage. And we're seeing some Turrens also making their way into the mix. I think he's coming out a little too aggressively considering the fact that the game just started, and sacrificing possibly too many units too early, especially when they're not making it close enough to get into the town right now. More casualties here. 2 tanks have been knocked out. 2 trucks. More fire coming in. Oh, another turret knocked out. Panzer IV right now is working. It's got the iconic X as for the new Panzer IVs for the new Bulgarian division, or Brigada. Oh, an AT gun is working down its way. There isn't enough units to really overwhelm the AT guns right now. I would place some units up on the hill just to get some fire support, since they can actually look over our end and get a good shot. We have to fire up, so they're going to have the advantage on the higher ground. Nathan is still holding on to some of his gains, but he is getting pushed back by a really good counterattack. There is quite a significant tank push happening right now, and it's actually pushing towards his side of the town. And with the high ground, they're going to have the elevation on their side. Infantry squad's still surviving. Machine guns are tearing up anything that's on the ground. And Panzer IV is also doing some good supportive fire. More infantry squads are being brought up into this small little breachhead. And as Nathan gets pushed back, always remember, guys, to like the videos. It helps us out a lot with this YouTube algorithm. Excuse me. And also remember to subscribe. Helps us out with the channel. We're trying to grow the community. And as always, share the videos as much as you guys can. Try to get as much exposure as possible. If you guys enjoy this, share with your friends as much as you can. The raffle is going to be over now. We do have the winners at this moment. So we'll hopefully be announcing another one once we get to 250 subscribers. But for now, let's go ahead and get back into the game. The pack. This is not a pack. This is a can't pronounce that. Remy Metal 973875. Oh, just actually knocked out a Panzer. Despite actually getting overwhelmed right now by the amount of tank fire that's falling upon it. Our guys are trying to launch an attack, getting a little bit too close. You just see the amount of guys are getting just absolutely shredded. Oh, not many of them are actually dead. They just look like that. Now Panzer IVs are doing some damage now. Our Panzer IV is now taking a hit, gets knocked out by a Panzer IV up in the hill. With the elevation of the high ground, it's going to be very difficult for us to deal with them. Our mortars are placed on fire at will, trying to get as much fire as they can into the opposition at the moment. This flag has been captured here on this side. The hillside here has not been fully captured yet. There is some heavy armor here on the left-hand side that is preventing them from getting too close. Quite surprised considering the fact that they do have the high ground and they could probably catch that elephant off guard too. And there's a significant armor push happening on this side of the map towards this side of the city, where White Cherokee, I believe, and Honey Badger are holding on. Oh, another enemy Panzer IV has been knocked out on our side as we slug it out for the this side of the bridge and trying to capture that flag here. Nathan has captured this amount of ground right now, and it seems like we're making a significant push towards the other side of the river. You guys can take a look from here. You can see the push from Nathan's armor unit, infantry units making their way forward. Our guys are also firing here on this side over here, taking some heavy damage from the Panzers as well. Aircraft is coming into the mix, but it's going to get shot down. One thing that you should always take note when you're playing 10v10s is that you will not be using aircraft as much as you'd be using your artillery. Aircraft are very vulnerable due to the fact that on 10v10s you can almost count that some of your teammates will set up a lot of anti-air. So anti-air becomes, aircraft become very vulnerable due to this and are rarely used in strikes. Actually quite surprising that he's bringing us some aircraft, considering the fact that there's multiple guns here that are going to just shoot it down as soon as it crosses this side of the town. So as long as it stays back here, it might be safe. But as soon as it gets close, it's going to be dangerous. Which is why I would have probably invested more in armored units, since aircraft have their uses, but not as much in a 10v10. And you can see a significant infantry push right now. Nothing too dangerous right now. There is a Turin making its way through here, but it will be vulnerable to this Pack 40. There's another 38 over here keeping an eye on the this side of the hill, with this Panzer IV also overlooking this side. The 38 should be able to at least stem off any armored vehicle that comes close here, but it's getting shot up by this Panzer IV. And due to the hill, it can actually shoot further out. Well, we are actually quite limited. We need about, to shoot it, we need about 2,000 meters. And with it being up on the hill, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So you can see aircraft once again are tearing up this poor thing. This is my airstrike that just went wrong. This variant of the Shuka was not going to be able to get close enough, considering the fact that it has to dive, so it makes it even more vulnerable to the anti-aircraft guns. 2 Grills and 1 Panzer. He's putting up his guns and his tanks around here, sporting the North Korean flag. This unit right now is in the midst of an artillery strike. Look at that. It's not even being touched. He's just witnessing just devastation around him. Oh. Oh, he just took a shell. Oh, a turret was knocked out. Oh! Well, that was quite devastating. It was an interesting way to look at that one unit, because he was not getting touched for a bit, and then all of a sudden he was just getting slammed by artillery. You still have a machine gun overlooking the pass. It's not really getting engaged just because it's out of range, and if you move it any forward, it's going to just get blown away by tanks or anything else that he has in that hill. Off map is still going on, and it is quite a show. If you just drove past this. And when you think it stops, it doesn't stop. It's pretty crazy. Oh, another car just got knocked out. Joining the piles of vehicles to just make up this road. It looks like this is a half truck with a gun. I know it's a transporter, but it's being right now shot by the MG34, forcing it to fall back. Another MG34 is being brought up here to give some more fire support as well, as the last MG34 had been knocked out. And looks like, what is it? 2 girls and Panzers being able to push back over here to capture this side of the river, and it's got Nathan on his back foot. Going over here, we're right. Ooh, there's a small light tank push. Looks like the Black Baron is spamming some of these little light tanks out here. And it's actually having a devastating effect right now to Honey Badger and Rami 182. So it looks like they're on the back foot right now. They're getting a bit overwhelmed on the right hand side, losing one of the flags, bringing the score at 11-14 with 15 seconds left in phase A. So we're going to get right over the first phase, and we're going to be entering the second phase. Everybody, as you guys can see, is mostly either balanced or juggernaut, due to the fact that you need as much resources as you can get, except for this guy. I think this is V for victory, right? I believe so. Might be wrong. Panzer IV is not supporting because there's a minor breakthrough by 2 girls and 1 Panzer. As you guys can see. Oh, good airstrike. It's a little bit too close to the anti-air. It may get away or it might get shot down. Nope, does get away. It was close enough that it wasn't affected too much by the guns. MG34 is also putting some fire support on another MG34, while also getting shot by a Tiger tank by 2 girls and 1 Panzer. Panzer tanks are going to be vulnerable. They cannot take on that Tiger tank. They will have to take it on a little bit closer, as they have no chance to get to the end range, as a Tiger tank has a 2,000 meter, and even at 1750, it's going to be a gamble if the Tiger tank can actually penetrate the Tiger tank. Oh, when it's using its range to hit that poor 38. More supplies are being brought up. We got a commander giving some veterancy to these mortars, and we got also some ammo coming up too to resupply the mortars as well, as they have run dry since phase A. It looks like Friedhelm is not even supporting Nathan either, and it's just going straight towards the center over here, trying to get this push over here to capture this flag. But I think it might have been better to support Nathan. We are trying to hold on our side, since we're hanging on to most of the armor at the moment and trying to hold it off. On this side of the map over here, you guys can see that there is still a slight push, but not enough to capture this hill over here. And they have yet to capture this hill entirely, as they still control this small strip. And the town looks like it's still devastated. Armor vehicles are being lost at an alarming rate. And no significant push on this side from them. Let's hop over here, back over here on this side. We're bringing up some of this off-map. One major mistake on my part was actually getting this variant. On a 10v10, it was going to be kind of difficult to be able to get close enough unless they had made a little bit of a closer of a breakthrough, because the anti-aircraft guns were just going to overwhelm this slow little biplane. Yeah, that's what was coming to my head, biplane. I just wanted to say recon aircraft, but it was not. Oh, enemy ammo truck just got destroyed. And now there's a little bit more confidence. This vehicle's coming out here in a suicidal charge. Bring with explosives. Getting close enough just because there's nothing to stop it as armor or the last two guns were destroyed. So it might be able to get close enough to do some damage. Oh, Fast takes it out. Oh. Oh, that was dirty. He literally just suicide bombed us. That was cool, though. Mortars are trying to do some damage, but they're not really breaking through. More AT guns are being brought up because the need for anti-tank guns is huge right now. With the amount of armor that's just building up around here, you can just tell that there's probably a few Turrens and a few Panzers lying around. And there is that Tiger tank just looking mean up on that hill, having a good range of pretty much everything around us. Meanwhile, this pack may be in charge of taking out that Panzer. They are close enough. Oh, that's not a tank. That's actually that half track again that was not destroyed. It's firing at the infantry, but those infantry are in the building, so it's going to be hard for that little thing to take it out, and it was. And it doesn't succeed in its objective. And now the Panzer tanks are trying to make their way up. Trying to get close. Oh, Panzer tanks armor just cracks. Calm before the storm as the units get closer and closer. Panzer tank is close enough to actually shoot now. It's not firing. It's actually shooting at the. Why does it have its armor exposed like that? He's trying to take out the MG34. Ooh, takes a hit from the 38. Ooh, another hit. Major error. I have no idea what was shooting at the machine gun there. It just got itself annihilated because of that. Major error up by was it Shadow? Oh no, he just quit. Oh, that means his entire side was AI. Yeah, that sucks then. Looks like they were able to capture some territory back. Looks like his AI is the one that's pushing forward. White Cherokee just seems to be chilling around, with Honey Badger just firing. This front here is very quiet. I don't understand why this guy wasn't pushing a little bit towards here. Well, these guys are just trying to mass and capture this one little strip of land so they can capture the entire high ground. The flag here has been captured, keeping the game 12-12, even though Nathan and me are struggling to keep these two flags on our side. Excuse me. Those Tiger tanks are still becoming a menace since it can fire at multiple angles. Oh, and there's an Axis counterattack coming in to stop this attack here. And so far, reinforcements are flooding into the battlefield. Our side is pretty stable, with the enemy not being able to make a breakthrough here, so they're just going to try to push through Nathan's side because they might feel like that side's a little more vulnerable at the moment. Ooh, good artillery strike. Trying to take out the mortars. And mortars are going ahead and responding. 2 girls and 1 Panzer still has his tanks littering around the side. Let's go back to the side of the town. Counterattack. Ooh, what is this? We're just seeing a massive light tanks. Wow, they go on for a bit. He's ordered at least maybe 12, 13 of those. Maybe more. It's still a lot of tanks. Stugs and Tiger Tank are getting pinned by mortar fire as they respond with artillery fire on our mortars. Almost pinning this one down. Definitely pinning the infantry around it. So far, no armor has tried to make it past the bridge. There is a Tiger Tank that's burned out here, but there's a lot of armor out there. Lots of it. And it clearly outnumbers ours. 2 Stugs are being placed here in the back so they can fire at anything that makes it through. Defenses are cracking a bit with the score being 11-13 with 3 minutes left in Phase B. And this mighty spam of light tanks is actually not attacking. It's just littering around here next to this bridge, just being kept in reserve, I would say. At some point, I'm guessing they want to send it somewhere. I'm not really sure what side they're gonna send it. I don't remember. I remember seeing something like this when I was playing the game, but I don't remember seeing the effect of it. Right now, supply trucks are trying to keep these mortars from continuously firing because they are doing some damage to the armor and the infantry that's trying to cross the bridge. There's probably some infantry hiding out in these buildings. Honey Badger surrenders. Oh, that's 2 guys on that side now. Well, that sucks. Ooh, another aircraft just got shot down. Oh, a Hellcat just got shot down. And some grenadiers and some disheartened infantry are trying to cross the river here. But it's actually giving this guy quite a bit of problems. He's not setting them up. They're just running around. Do they have any deployments? Any orders? And Nathan is still holding firm here. Oh, and he's responding with artillery strikes, trying to take out the mortars. Has taken 1 out right now. 1 is still in action. The command unit is still in the battle as well, so he's still giving some veterancy to this last mortar here, but it might not be around too much longer. This one here is getting supplied, but it's also probably going to become a target soon. As you can feel the attack coming from 2 girls in Panzer, and he's really pressing on Nathan right now. Our armor is going to try to be able to maybe do a pause on it. Let's take a look over here what's going on this side. Nothing spectacular going on right now. There's still that spam of tanks just waiting. Is it moving? It's kind of into the bridge right now. It hasn't really moved as much. Back on our side, Nathan's taking a pummeling at the moment, and as I said before, aircraft are very vulnerable on 10v10s just because the amount of anti-aircraft defense you got to deal with. And on that hill over there's quite a bit. It gets the elevation, and there's some also on the lower levels as well. So anything trying to get through there is going to either get blown apart or needs to spam its way through. Oh, looks like 2 girls in pants is also going to respond to this side here. Bring us some battalions. Looks like they're crossing the river now. Ooh, that turret is engaging that Panzer IV. Oh, taking the hits, gotta get out of there. It's a little too close. Oh, gets knocked out by the turret. That's honestly a terrible defeat there. The first time I actually seen a turret actually knock out a Panzer. Nothing much more. What is this? Is this the same spam? Ooh, there's some off map coming up too. I guess it moved out of the bridge area. Trying to keep an eye on those light tanks because there's going to be a little surprise to come pretty soon. So we'll keep an eye on them on the map. More mortar strikes coming down the center as the battle for this entire city is ramping up. With now us entering the phase C, this is going to be the maximum where our deployment points are the highest. So everybody's going to be throwing everything they have, especially with a match as close as this one where it's 10-14. It becomes fighting to the last second, really. And more off-map is being brought into this entire circle here, as Nathan tries to wipe out this entire cluster of units. And so far, there's an effective counterattack at the flag. There's only 2 units holding it. Right now, we're really doing a good push. My units are over here holding them on this side, even though they're getting pinned down. But Nathan's able to move some units forward. 70 seconds from now, there's going to be a massive off-map that's going to do a lot of damage. Despite the fire from the MGs and the amount of anti-tank fire coming up from that side of the hill, we're still holding tight. Oh, an off-map is devastating. We captured the flag back, bringing the score at 11-13. Axis is still in the lead, but we're still doing pretty well, holding them off as much as we can. Oh, getting fired by that Strom Panzer. It's doing a lot of damage. Another wave of light tanks is coming up. We're going to take a pause from this side of the map as things are a little bit quiet to look at this side here. There is a spam of light tanks coming up. There was already a spam of light tanks trying to press over here. The amount of artillery being dropped is pretty ridiculous. I don't know if they just hit him with one off map, because I saw some of them move up here. Yeah, they're right there. So they're doing quite a bit of damage. And the Finns have just walked into it right now. 9-15 is the score. Let's check out our side real quick once again. There's not much going on. Oh, another off map. But let's take a look at this, because this is going to be a massive attack. And the spam of light tanks makes their way up by White Cherokee. They're going to be driving down their way down this interstate. Just look at the mass. It's honestly just kind of disgusting. There's at least maybe 30-something tanks there. And they're just going to be spamming their way here on this right-hand side to capture this entire flag. This is why White Cherokee has been holding this entire time as his reserve. Oh, the grenade misses. The actual metal wave is still moving forward, undeterred by the fact that there was just an infantry squad right there by fire that tried to drop a grenade on them. Ooh, look at that. And this is also the Bulgarian division, but just in the other way he's playing it, with just a spam of freaking light tanks. They have right now overwhelmed everything inside the town. They are taking pretty significant casualties, but at least they're cheap. Oh, another one just got knocked out. Out in the open, they're going to get shredded by those Panzer tanks. Oh, excuse me, Tiger tanks. Oh, and what do you guys see over there? A light tank. Okay, Sturmpanzer is firing at... I don't think he's firing at the tanks. Oh, they're just getting slaughtered right now. Once they get out in the open like this, they're so vulnerable, and there's just so much stuff shooting at them. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a light tank counter. Oh, a light tank spam to counter another light tank spam. Oh, this is one of the most epic light tank battles I've ever seen. Oh, the amount of fireworks! Holy crap! Oh, and there's off-map being dropped too? I swear, did not see this last time we played. I played on this 10v10. There's 3 of them being dropped at the same spot. I may would have tried to like diverse it a little bit, but all at the same spot like that. Oh, those light tanks are some in the square to get killed, but not many. Kind of wasted, I would say. Well, I mean, they are moving in. And that entire tank rush was just stopped. White Cherokee drops tons of artillery on a small little platoon of light tanks. Oh, one gets knocked out. Oh. Oh, that was devastating. And then more tanks and armor just making their way up. What kind of ridiculous like attack is that? Oh, we should pay attention to our side right now. We're just getting right now spammed ourselves right now by infantry. The action so far has not stopped or even attempted to slow down. Oh, we're also dropping our own off map, thanks to the courtesy of this little guy right here. On the bridge, they're trying to stop the infantry push that's kind of breaking into our side. Ooh, IS-2152 just got knocked out. Flag over here is captured. Sturmpanzer is... Once again, the lines are pretty much evening themselves out again. But there's a significant push happening on our side. 2 Tiger tanks are up in personal right now. Artillery is being dropped. Infantry right now is on fall back orders. So we're able to push them back, but there's still these Tiger tanks here to deal with. And as you guys know, we only have Panzer tanks. Some Stugs, and that's about it, really. More off-map is being dropped. The battle intensifies for the side of the river as the city is divided in 2. We do have some guys with Panzerfaust, hopefully if they get close enough. But as soon as they have infantry, we'll be in a tight situation. Oh, failed airstrike on my part. I'm not going to be able to get through that that wall of anti-air. Once again, as explained, it's just there's too much of it. Turan just got knocked out. Tiger tank is getting deadly close right now. Oh, nice. The off-map gets dropped. Doing some damage. Oh, bringing up some of the water. You would think that with this type of artillery, it would knock those bridges down, but I'm guessing it would defeat the purpose of being able to break through if you knocked the bridge down and you had to go somewhere else. Oh, getting close. Tiger tank is being engaged by Panzer. Panzer takes a massive shot, gets knocked out. Jeep is just doesn't know what to do. He gets scared, drives in a circle, stops. Oh, and gets murdered. Well, I think the driver must have panicked. And those tanks are getting deadly close. They're breaking through. Oh, an M4 and a Reno and a Panzer IV are engaging a Tiger tank. Check out the breakthrough here. Maybe this is a better angle. Just taking rounds straight to the chin. Oh, Tiger tank gets knocked out by the Panzer IV. Oh, airstrike is completely nullified, despite being this close. Stug is doing what it can. So far, some of this armor's been stopped. We got a Tiger tank that's been knocked. Two Tiger tanks have been knocked out. One that was knocked out closer to this part of the town, I think. No, I don't think any of them have been knocked out. Only the one that was up here. They got close enough. Tiger tank is fired into the town. It is really close. The battle is absolutely pretty carnage right now. And the main push on this side is here, where the where our bridge heads at. So they've captured the bridge and made some slight gains, but have yet to reach our flag. Here is a tank battle. A Sherman and a Panzer IV are about to see if they can take down that Tiger, but that Tiger gets annihilated by the Stugs. Another Tiger tank pops up. Oh, that Sherman just got killed, and this Panzer IV is on its own. Looks like the Tiger tank's on the move. Oh, just a round just went by as infantry is in that wood line. Oh, it fires and takes a round from the Stug. Panzer IV sneaks through. Oh, and takes out the Tiger tank close range. Damn, that was a good kill. Oh, and he takes a round. He got a little bit too close. There's a Stug watching him. Does get a penetrating shot. Does get knocked out. But doesn't change the fact that this man is an absolute hero. He's the only guy I've seen right now so far been able to take a Tiger tank at point blank range. Now infantry is just crowding back. There's another attack, another heavy attack coming in. They're getting really aggressive with only 11 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. Well, 9 minutes and 24 seconds until total minor defeat for us. But at least this is with the time remaining left on the clock. With the Axis powers being up by 1 point, bringing the score at 11-13. More turrets have gotten up close. They can be dangerous to the armor here at that range, but there is some armor to try to stop them. There is a Panther tank that is moving itself up also towards the front. The tank battles have been pretty much dead close right now. And I mean, when I mean close, I mean literally close, like close quarters. Nothing has basically been at range. Not since they made this little cut. Oh, that round bounces off that Sherman. Infantry is rushing into the town. That guy crashes into the tank. Oh, into the carcass of the tank. It just can't move anymore. This Panzer tank is likely going to get knocked out. Oh, he does get knocked out. Too much armor over there. Panzer tanks are being brought up here to try to stop also the push. Artillery is also being fired. The off-map, or at least the empty off-map, has been moved off to the side. White Cherokee now surrenders, meaning that this entire side is just being covered by AI, which is going to be tough for them to hold because the AI is absolutely retarded. It will continuously keep throwing its units at them, and they'll just keep sponging them up. So you can pretty much guarantee the right flank is completely gone. Nathan is trying to counterattack with some Shermans. Getting close enough. Only way to take out these heavy cats is to get as close as possible. Oh, we just took out a Sherman at close range. Oh, loader was just knocked out. Will they be able to score the kill? Ooh, that was a good... That was something just blew up over there on the bridge. Oh, they're able to knock out the Panther G. But now they're taking up another Tiger tank. Can Nathan overwhelm it? Oh, just knocked out that Sherman. More Panzer tanks are also making their way up. The battle right now for this side of the river is completely harsh. With the amount of units burning, nothing like what's happening on the right-hand side with all those carcasses of those light tanks. Oh, the light tank just got knocked out by those Jaegers. There's still that danger of that light tank. Ooh, that Turan just got obliterated. That's because these Panzers have taken up positions over here to try to knock anything out that comes this road. If it's anything heavy, it's gonna get killed. But as you can see, that Panzer tank just got killed by something lurking either up there or somewhere close. I didn't really get a good angle of view what it was. But there are two Panzer tanks also in the town. And we just had one of those quick, close range kills. So, haven't done too bad on the tank-to-tank battles. Considering the fact that we're actually outgunned by everything we're going up against. Everything's been a Tiger, Panther. The Stugs are on equal footing with the Panzer IV. But right now we got 5 minutes left in the game with the score being 10-14. Axis is up at the moment, but the game is dead close. Oh, there's another Tiger tank right there. Oh, it's shooting infantry and some tanks over there. This tank is also hiding over here. Is it going to try to take a shot at it? Oh, good shot on the Tiger. Oh, just took a shot again. Is it going to get killed by that Tiger tank? Oh, no, it does. Oh, damn. Now that's two Panzer tanks that have taken out two Tiger tanks at close range. Oh, there's a Panther tank. Oh, damn. Just got knocked out by that Panzer IV. Panzer IV is maybe getting a little bit too close into the action because we're not 100% sure if we've even taken anything. That was a weird animation. Oh, it takes a round. There's just, what is it? Another Tiger tank? There's a Tiger tank up in the hill. There's nothing it's going to be able to do. Yeah, it's going to get killed. Did take some shots at some of these Stugs. Did do some damage, but they are overwhelming, and they were going to kill that Panzer tank regardless. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in the game. Score is 11-13. Game is dead close. Getting pinned down heavily by those Stug tanks. Well, Stug assault guns. Got to be careful what you say. You can't classify them as tanks when they're not. Oh, the action's getting intense. This tank's going to try to do an ambush. It's going to hide towards the side. Nice. Machine guns are rolling. Might be a little bit too dangerous. You're getting hit really hard right now. And another determined push is happening in the last 2 minutes of the game. Oh, infantry's firing right around the corner. Oh, Panzerfaust knocks out the Panzer IV. And right now we're in a calamity because we're dealing with another infantry spam, but these two Panzer IV tanks are able to at least hold them off with their machine guns, stopping our poor infantry from almost surrendering. Oh, cutting them down right now. Panzer IVs are getting really close. Been a lot of good action in this match. One of the probably better 10v10s I have played yet, and I have really enjoyed this division too. Quite a lot. Ooh, a Stug tank just got knocked out by a Panzer IV. 1 minute 29 seconds left in the game. 10-14. Are we going to be able to even capture any more ground with basically no time left in the game? We're down to just seconds now. Infantry's getting pinned down. Panzer IVs are spraying as much as they can at the moment, trying to knock out anything that's in their way. But there's not enough time left. 9:15 left in the game. Right flank is probably collapsing, and so is ours. Likely. Let's take a quick look and see. No, well, I mean, there is some ground being made. And the fire is getting pretty intense. Sherman just gets knocked out. We gain a flag back. We gain only 10 seconds, though. Well, that's 10 seconds more. And we're reaching the end of the timer. And that's the end of the match. Let's go ahead and look at our minor defeat. Our score wasn't bad. It was an intense 10v10. But we didn't do too bad. It's kind of unfortunate some people did leave in the game. So we were down 3 players, so it was technically 7 versus 10. Wolf did really freaking good. Shadow, that's the guy who I basically was scrapping with the most. Along with 2 girls and panzers, pretty much the same. Nathan had a pretty decent score too. But it was we were doomed to lose anyway. As soon as those 3 guys quit, there wasn't really any chance we had at surviving. That AT gun really massacred them. This was at the beginning of the game. This Panzer IV also took quite a bit too. Let's go see the hero Panzer IVs. Here's one of them who took out that Tiger E. This guy did okay. And they took some infantry. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh, looks like that howitzer did some damage. Mostly the infantry. So did this one here too. Turrets. Oh yeah, this one also got a Tiger tank. And this one got 2 Tiger tanks. Nice. I'm not sure if this guy survived, but if he did, he deserves a medal. And losses, as you guys can see, was basically due to armor losses. Some were infantry. Tanks really were the thing that really devastated me quite a bit. Like there's a howitzer that took out a mortar and some infantry. That was also devastating too. This also took a supply truck, a mortar, and some infantry as well. And the Tiger tanks were getting a lot of our armor, but we still took them out at close range. So, you know, despite the fact that we lost more tanks for the amount of tanks we lost, I mean, we killed. I mean, I am still happy with it. And I really enjoyed this division. I thought it was pretty badass. I enjoyed it a lot. We're going to try to test it out on 1v1. It's going to be a little bit different setup. White Cherokee did that with his light tank spam. So that's something that's also part of the division as well, is the fact that it has a lot of light tanks. Similar to the Finnish division, I would say, too. But regardless of it, guys, this is the end of the video. If you guys got this far, you guys are champions. So always remember to like the video, subscribe if you guys want to see more, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.